Okay, I didn't even know you could call people on Instagram. I don't know when they started that feature, but the same thing happened to me. I found out that you could call people in your DMs because I also butt dialed Becky. I butt dialed Becky Safe. Like on Instagram, and I didn't know you could do that. And all of a sudden, like, I was out walking, and in my headphones I could hear like almost like not a dial tone, but my music stopped, and it was like a weird connection, and then almost like static. And then I pulled my phone out of my bag, and I was like, and I couldn't even see the screen because the sun was out, but I could just see that like I was trying to call somebody on Instagram. I was like, oh crap, how do you like hang this up? I didn't even know who it was at the time. I saw afterwards when I got back home and I pulled out my phone and it was like, oh, I butt dialed Becky. And then she messaged me like, oh, were you trying to call me? And I was like, oh no, I didn't know you could do that. That was like a butt dial. Hello, Ems, how are you doing? I'm getting distracted by slow reading again. I'm getting there. Hi, Mike, how are you? Another Mike, the second Mike, no fear, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Lazy Gamer, how are you? Another awesome Lego streamer. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, after you left that night, yeah, you went to another party and then you ended up at the after party that Becky and Martino went to, but they went back home and went to bed, and then they woke up and went to the after party. I wish I could have stayed. That would have been fun. But next time, and I wasn't able to go up for his birthday, or no, it was before his birthday. Whatever that last little club event that was going on, I couldn't go up that weekend. So hopefully, he books another show and I'm able to go up to the city that night, because I would love to hang out with all of you guys again, like at a club setting where we can dance to the music and have fun. That would be great. What can I say? The thing is, it's easy to do because I listen to a lot of Twitch when I'm out walking and doing my errands and on the bus. So when you've got the Twitch player minimized, you can't actually turn off your phone screen because then it will turn off the video. So basically, like, I've got my phone on, the Twitch player minimized, and then I throw my phone into my pocket or into my purse and just hope that nothing presses up against it and does anything. But apparently I can be listening to Twitch and open Instagram and butt dial somebody at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, ended up at a friend's place, you left to go home, then you went to the after hours where you bumped into Becky and Martino. That's so funny. No, it's good to see you, Ems. I hope you're well. I hope you get to jump back into streaming soon. Yeah, and of course, like, yes, go to sleep, please. I know it's late across the ocean over in the UK. Yeah, I'm oh great, well now the cat's on it. This guy. I'm gonna have the lighting figured out for next stream because I haven't changed my setup back after the Buy the Brickbook collab. So when I go back to my 2-camera setup, the lighting will not be this harsh and I'll be able to like hold things up and show you guys again. The 925 Outlaw, welcome, welcome. Yes, I do. I have lots of Lego. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I have 7 sets now in backlog. Thank you guys. It's mostly because of all of you on my birthday and a couple from my family. So yeah, thank you all so friggin' much. Holy shit. Yeah, Lazy Gamer, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Are you joining the Stand Up to Cancer team this year as well? I know there's so many of us. There's some, like, it's gonna be a crazy year. There's my little Stand Up to Cancer glowy light thing that they sent me in a little gift box last year. It's so cute. Not this year, not streaming enough. Understandable. I was worried I wouldn't be able to have Lego or, you know, enough to do the streams either. I've mostly been doing a lot of IRL lately, and then got lucky and now I've got some. And I think, yeah, it'll be fun to do it again this year and see what I can come up with. Yes, exactly, Ems, exactly. Too many people, yeah. I would say, like, these days it would probably be hard to find somebody who hasn't had it affect their life in one way or another. So it's definitely a really good charity event to take part in. Okay, this piece has to be stuck on something else. It's so small, and there's one more in this pile. Oh my, is this a little magnifying glass? It's a teeny tiny magnifying glass. That's really cute. Oh crap, my chat froze. There we go. Oh, Ems, you're going through it right now. Oh, goodness. So much love to you. Oh. It's not easy. Oh no, that's why. Aww. Damn, well, I'm thinking of you, and anything we can do, just let us know, you know? And, that's exactly why these the charity streams are so important, you know? Every single dollar will help and make a difference. Harry, did this piece get stuck to you and you walked away? Or is it stuck to the bottom of something else? Okay, there's supposed to be 4 of these little yellow tiles that don't show up. Well, there, you can kind of see it. There's supposed to be 4. I can only find 3. and oh, there it is. Okay, it was stuck underneath another piece. Boo. Yeah, I don't know how that box is a comfy pillow. He's got his chin resting right on it. That's ridiculous. Oh, Greg made you laugh. That's good. That's good. But yeah, we're definitely here to support anyway, shape, way, or form. Definitely. Yeah, Harry, he's already racked up multiple $800 vet bills in the past with his bladder issues. Yeah. Shit. So yeah, hoping no more issues for Harry. How did that even? Okay. I don't know my own strength. Had to tip for a phone call, but apparently the Big Apple nickname comes from horse race. Okay, so Zay was right. Hell yeah, good job, Zay. Why am I having a hard time with this? There we go. Deep fried Twinkies. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've ever had a deep fried Twinkie. Well, and I definitely can't have one now because, well, unless it was a gluten-free Twinkie. And then it was a deep fried in gluten-free batter. Then I could have a deep fried Twinkie. Yeah, welcome, welcome. I'm basically just starting this little... Where's a good angle for the light? There, that's not bad. This cute little Lego owl. Tiny little set. But I've got a little reputation for being a very, very slow builder because I get distracted by my lovely chat. So distracted. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build this thing before 10 o'clock. I'm gonna, you know, it's 8:22. I'm gonna do it. Look, we've already got the start of the little hedgehog, which I know is really hard to see, but trust me. Again, this is not my normal camera setup. I had it like a wide angle setup like this for a collaboration stream I was on last week, and I just haven't pulled out I just didn't set up my 2 camera setup today. I just wanted to get on and start streaming, but normally I would be able to, like, you know, show you closer up in detail. I'm not slacking. I'm not slacking. I've had a really good, fun, awesome night, okay? Just Lots of cool friends have been coming through. A good raid, a good hype train. I got distracted for a little bit talking about TwitchCon because I've bought a one-way ticket to TwitchCon. It was a really good deal, and the deal was only one way. So I've so far bought a one-way ticket to TwitchCon, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy, and I'm distracted, and I don't care. I don't care. I know. Chicago next year might be a little more doable. There'll be more time to plan, but this year was just too soon. Like, I literally lost my job, and then Brickworld happened. There was no time. There was no time in between to figure that out. So, plus, hopefully next year, you never know. Like, you never know. I might be able to road trip down with Astro Canuck or one of the other Canadian friends who drive down. I don't know, but there'll be more time to plan next year. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more saved up. It's expensive. TwitchCon is so expensive, and the only reason that I've been able to like pull it off the last few years is my friends have had essentially free accommodations. So the last 2 years I was able to stay for free because it was like a timeshare situation, so there was no money involved other than the cleaning deposit or whatever. So for the last 2 years, a whole group of us got very lucky that our friend was willing to use their timeshare allotment for TwitchCon, and none of us had to pay for a hotel. And me coming from Canada, that honestly saved me like $1,000 right there, like just in accommodations. So, and then the same this year. There's going to be assistance for accommodations that I will be grateful for forever, and owing for a long time to help get me there. So. I'm gonna be broke for a long time, but it's worth it. Every single dollar is gonna go towards this trip, and it's the only trip I do. Like, I don't go anywhere, ever. The last 2 years, my only vacations have been TwitchCon, so. Excel Spreadsheets, thank you for the follow. That's a good nickname, a good username. Yeah, it's my one big vacation a year, so I'm gonna make it work.
Birds are coming. The birds are coming. The birds are coming.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
Zero_C_Rob
Doc Rob! Welcome. Oops, I just hit my microphone.
Hello, Sydney. I'm eating yogurt.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How is it going? What were you up to tonight? Hello, Doc Rob. Welcome. You were streaming What the Dub. Ooh, is that like a Jackbox game? I believe like you play Jackbox a lot, right? Or like, you know, like that kind of stuff in general. Yeah, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Also, thank you, BitGamey, for the shout out. Also, welcome, BitGamey. How's it going, sir? Lovely friendo. If you guys don't know who I am Yogurt Garrel. I am a variety streamer right now, pretty much doing a little bit of Lego and a little bit of IRL nature walks where I take you out to the trails around my city and just look at nature and have a good time. And when I can't go outside because the weather's kind of crappy, we do some Lego building where we might build some birds since we can't go outside and look at birds. So that's what we're doing tonight, a very slow build of this cute tiny little owl. Welcome, welcome. What? Oh, movie clips where you dub the lines. Okay, yes, I've heard of that one. That's awesome. I hope you had a lot of fun. See, I'm a fan of those games. I love watching them. I'm not the best at playing them. Even though I'm a huge fan of movies, all that stuff is hilarious, but in the moment when you have to come up with your answers, I can't do it. I need like 3 minutes and you get like 30 seconds to come up with your answers. So I get too much anxiety playing them, but I love to watch them. The only one I can actually like play is the murder mystery Jackbox game. I always forget the name, but it's like the murder mystery trivia night. Yeah, yes, trivia murder party. Thank you, Big Amy. Exactly. I'm like, what? I don't know what I'm. The birds took my thought. Yeah, I love trivia murder party. That one, that one I can play. Because I don't have to improvise the answers. I just have to guess the right one. Or the silly games that they make you do to avoid dying. I can handle those. But yeah. I'm not good at fibbage. I'm not good at, yeah, the dub. But they're so much fun. They're awesome games. And they make for great Twitch streams. You guys please go check out Doc Rob. Awesome. So yeah, I'm basically like literally just starting this little owl. Because the first thing you build is the little hedgehog friend. And I've almost got that accomplished. Oh crap, my keyboard's so far away. We have to do our tradition even in this stream. I don't have the counter turned on though, but because Big Amy and I have a tradition where no matter what stream we're in, even if they don't have the hug command, we still attempt the hug command. And we might look like silly losers who don't have any response, but at least we're still doing it. And sometimes it's a little sneaky competition because it's whoever notices each other in chat first. So sometimes you'll just slip in with the hug first before you even say anything else. I'm like, gotcha. I don't know why. It's just something funny.
Hello, Sydney. I mean yogurt.
Hi, Maka. Welcome. How are you? I have not seen the new Lilo and Stitch yet. I haven't seen anything. Other than the new Final Destination. That's the one of me and Blint and Stock Guy that I talk about all the time that I could never find. And there it is. That's me and Blint and Stock Guy from our first year at TwitchCon when we had no idea who Stock Guy even was. And we were out there eating breakfast and Blint was just doing his schmoozy thing that he's been doing forever where like if he makes eye contact with somebody who was wearing a TwitchCon badge, if you even locked eyes with Blint, he'd be like, hey, you want a sticker? Didn't matter who it was, what was happening, he would try. And usually like they would, you know, that like snaps people out of it and they're like, sticker? Huh? Okay, sure. What? Huh? What? What's going on? And we were just sitting at breakfast and that happened with Stock Guy. Like they locked eyes and Blint was just like, hey, you want a sticker? And Stock Guy like looks at it, you know, it's one of the hand-drawn characters from Science Streams. I don't know if it was an Antonia the ant at that point or if it was a Kevin. I can't remember in the timeline like what character was the big one on the sticker. And then Stock Guy looked at it and he was like, oh yeah, like I got a kid, like this is cute. And then like somehow, you know, they just start talking and Blint's like, yeah, we do science, and it just became a whole thing. And like we ended up having a 45-minute conversation with the Stock Guy who kept telling us like, oh, I got it, like he was kept hinting like he had to go, like he was on his way, he had an important, like he had a meeting or something very important to do at TwitchCon. Like we didn't know who he was. And he kept saying he had to go, but then he would stick around and talk for like another 10 minutes, and he was giving advice, and because, you know, that was before Bullen, that was before they were even on the partner push, right? So like he was just picking Stock Guy's brain. He ended up talking to us for, I swear, over half an hour to 45 minutes, just outside of the breakfast restaurant. And then eventually, like, he did leave. And we were just like, who was that guy? Like, he's, you know, okay, we learned he's the Stock Guy. We learned he's a very big time Twitch streamer, but we didn't know who he was. We looked him up afterward. Yeah, he was more big time than we thought. And also the meeting that he kept trying to leave, like he kept being, you know, I have to go, like I'm behind schedule, like great talking to you guys, I gotta go. But then he would stay and talk. He was on the way to his own meet and greet. He had his own meet and greet and just kept delaying it to talk to us. And we're just like, we don't even know who this guy is. And then he had like 300 people lined up to meet him. Like, that's why I love TwitchCon. Like, the weirdest shit happens. And you're like, what? Did that... What? It was a good time. Oh crap, I still have to do that 6 degrees. Question, when do you think you'll next be live? Is that question for me, Maka? When do I think I'll next be live? Ooh. I am really not sure. I definitely, if the weather's nice tomorrow, I'm gonna do an IRL stream, but I'm really not sure about my next Lego. Yeah, I really want to start like doing more streams since I'm at home a lot now. Go! See, someone redeemed that at the beginning of stream, and I'm like, yeah, that'll be my Lego building. Oh gosh, I'm not sure.
Smacker builds his birthday.
Oh, yes. Well then, yes, we can do it today. It can be around birthdays in case I'm not on the real stream. But yes, if you would like to share with the chat, and it can be anything. It can be something silly. It could be as silly as you want, as like non-serious, or it can be something, you know, actually as deep as you want to go, but for birthdays. And this is based on a real life thing that the comedians from Broad City do, Abby and Alana. When we saw them at their live show, this is something that they actually did on their live show as well, and not just the TV show, but when it's your birthday, they would invite somebody up on stage and they ask you, what is one thing you did this year that you are proud of? And what is one thing you want to do your next year? What's one thing you want to do or one thing you look forward to? Basically, that's how it goes. So it can be as silly as you want. It can be like, you know, I'm proud that I tried broccoli, if that's what you did. It can be something as silly as that. So if you'd like, Maka, you can share in the chat one thing you're proud of that you did this year and one thing you look forward to do next year. And it can be anything you want, anything you want. It's just a really good question, you know? It's kind of fun. Also, hi Sparky, how you doing? The cat's out cold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he is. Definitely. Travis, how is it going? Welcome, welcome.
Birds are coming. The birds
And that famous friend was myself and
Cleric
Kevin
11 just
Hanchard
ready
from
with
Orphan Black.
27 viewers.
Another raid! Oh my goodness. Cleric!
The birds are coming. 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 The birds.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Blessing your stream with goblins. I love goblins. Welcome in, you guys. How's it going? What were you up to tonight? Were you also building Lego? Or were you gaming? Welcome in, you guys. How's it going? Lady Mullane, welcome. Hello, G-Monkey. G-Monkey, sir, how's it going? And Cleric, hello. Set to build. Hello, hello. Welcome in. You know what? It is. I'm pretty sure it is that lip balm. But it was branded. It's branded from a company that we did work with at my last job. They came in. They came in and did like a big presentation on the software that we were using, and they had like a big bowl of these lip balms, but it's got the company name on it. But whatever. It's really. It's good. I like it. It's just branded, but that's okay. Yeah, welcome in, you guys. I hope you had a great stream. Oh, it says you were streaming Lego. Awesome. Started playing Donkey Kong, but have been working on Rivendell. Sweet. Have to raid and run to a birthday dinner, but have a great stream. Cleric, thank you so much for the raid, you guys. Please go check out Cleric, another Lego streamer here on Twitch that I just kind of met through the chat when I was on By the Brick Books, By the Brick Books collab, and then they get, you know, recommended into my feed, and yeah, just follow all the awesome Lego people. Thank you so much for that raid.
Just subscribed for
Ryan!
10 months. Hooray owls.
Ryan, thank you! Thank you so much. How are you doing? Thank you. Yeah, any of the raiders for coming in with Cleric, if you all need to go do some post-stream stuff as well, if you've been watching for a while, if you just want to lurk, feel free. I'm gonna get this 175-piece owl built. I promise. I promise. I'm Yogurt Garrel. I have been doing Lego for about a year now. I also really like IRL nature walks. I take you guys out around the river, into the woods. We look at birds. So I kind of do a bit of both of that stuff. The occasional game is thrown in there too, but I've mostly been Legoing and nature walking. So welcome on in. You might have heard, if you're in the Lego community, I am not the quickest. I'm not the quickest builder, but that's okay. It makes the Lego last longer, you know? It makes it financially responsible to be a slow Lego builder. But yeah, we're doing the lovely, cute little fantasy forest owl. So while it's not, you know, color correct in nature like the beautiful brown owl I have over there, it's a purple fantasy owl, and we're just gonna run with it. Yes, we love the burbs. We love so much burbs. Yeah, Ryan, how are you doing? Ryan Ross Live, another amazing streamer that I met at TwitchCon. Another one of those random moments, you know, that are just so awesome, like I was talking about earlier. We met during the day that I was with Paleontologizing, helping him live stream, and Ryan Ross's chat sent him on a little scavenger hunt to go find Danny. And then he found
Cleric11
us.
just cheered 100 bits.
Cleric, oh my gosh, thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you for the biddies. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. That is just so sweet. For the raid and the biddies, that's just too kind. Like, thank you so much. You guys, please, if you're not following Cleric, go do it right now. That is such a kind thing to do. Holy crap. Also, hi Greg, how are you? Yeah, I get to savor the Lego. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, Travis, I mentioned that. I think like the key is I need at least one person with me. I need at least one sidekick, one co-host to help break up the focus so that, you know, I can do both at the same time. It was just so much easier with Caroline and Cheryl and Millie all being there together. You know, that so we all could kind of peek in on chat and talk when, you know, when we needed. It was so much fun though. It was a lot of fun. I love those streams and I hope we get to do them more often. Oh, you failed the 69, so oh, thank you so much. I know cheering is sometimes strange if, yeah, if you, I never remember either if like you put the space or you don't put the space and then, yeah, but thank you, that is so sweet, thank you. Yeah, no, Matt, I'm gonna take you up on it, I just don't have myself together usually that early in the morning to hop in. Like by the time I wake up, like you've already got the link to the panel in Instagram, like you guys are already going and I'm like just rolling out of bed. So if there's ever a morning where I'm awake early, I might just jump in and you'll be like, oh my god, Yogurt's knocking at the door, guys. And I'll be like, surprise! Yeah, Cleric, have a good night. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope you have a great one. And hopefully next time, yeah, I won't be streaming at the same time and I can come hang out in your stream. No, I will. I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I don't know how Restream works, but like I figured I would click on the link, right? And then it would like prompt me to do something and then you guys would have to accept me. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it one morning and not even tell you guys. And I'll just be like, beep, I'm here. Hi, Corn Relish. Welcome in. How are ya, Queen Corn? I'm blanking, even though I saw your Instagram post. Remind everybody what the theme is for your next kitchen, for your next, because I know you posted, but I can't, I'm like blanking now. Right? You did post one, right? Am I actually going insane today? But I feel like you posted your next. Did you? Oh my god. Why am I having a hard time? Wait, yes, no, okay. Like yeah. Yes, Assassin's Cream. Yes. That is the theme of Corn's next tiny kitchen. She makes real mini food in a real functional mini kitchen. Not like fake food in a tiny kitchen. Real food in a real tiny kitchen. Let's see if we can actually make the ice cream solid this time. Wait, where's the towards night? that was the lore that Towards Night would make ice cream with his pectorals. Maybe you just need to make a tiny version of Towards Night with tiny pectorals to make the tiny ice cream. A tiny Tien. With tiny pecs. Yes, you guys, seriously, like, what corn does will blow you away. It's funny because there were trendy videos on YouTube for a while of like a little kitchen, but it was like a hamster or something in a tiny kitchen. Those didn't grab my attention. I didn't really care about those. But the first time I saw Corn Relish's stream with a tiny kitchen model, and she made tiny poutine and cut up potatoes into the slices small enough to be a tiny French fry. I don't know how she did it, but she did it, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Like, the stove and the oven have a little tea-light candle, and that's how it's lit. She cooks the food over a little candle. And there's a real fridge. And a real sink with water. And everything. I could go on and on and on. And the one that was not Stardew Valley, but like, I want to say like jus, because it was the jus that you dip the beef into, like the beef dip and gravy. Yes, oh, Jus Valley, yeah, that's what it was. Harry, you knocked the box over. That one was really good. Was it Stardew Valley? Oh, okay, yeah, Stardew. Yeah, that would make sense. I keep bonking this. There we go. No, they're always a good play on words. They always are. Oh, well now... Wait, did he already... I don't always pay attention to when you guys do shouty outies. Okay, science already got. I just feel like I've been talking about Balint a lot and didn't shout him out, but... Just everybody go follow Science. He's just causing all the chaos, but the one that we all love the most. What step am I on? We are on step 9. We are on step 9 of the beautiful purple owl. And this one was from the wonderful Zadrian from my birthday.
You like me a little bit?
Also,
Ew, I don't even like you a little bit.
gotta do this one.
I heard you like me a little bit.
Well, maybe just a little bit.
If you hadn't shouted him out, he would bully you. Well, you also need... the wonderful Bit Gamey. The wonderful game dev. I think I updated your command, didn't I? I did. I mentioned, because your redeems are awesome. I updated your command to talk about your channel redeems and that you have all the asset deals. I was trying to, I wanted to kind of be silly and try to be like, play on the word assets, but then I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just did it normal, just to appreciate everything about BitGamey. And then I remembered to update Science's commands to include Baby Buster. Baby Buster. I also wanted to do this. I keep getting distracted and then, you know, brain goes one way and my thought went that way. But Ryan Ross, thank you so much for that resub. I know I was telling the story about how we met at TwitchCon and then I don't know where my brain went, but you guys, Ryan is a wonderful, wonderful gamer and variety streamer, always up to something new and exciting on his streams. Very nice guy. Please go check him out. Who else have I missed? I've missed so many of you. Travis, have you hit all your affiliate requirements yet? Guys, please go give a follow to the wonderful Travis Bricks. He is no stranger to the LEGO community, but he is brand new to the Twitch side of things. So please go drop him a follow. I think you're, ooh, yes, awesome. Sweet. He was definitely in trying to get his streams in. He's always had really good viewer count, so really, that should be like, they should just be handing it to you. Here's your affiliate, sir. Sweet. That's exciting. Yeah, Harry, oh my god, this cat and his hairballs. And he loves to hairball in the exact same spot on the rug right in front of this door. And he'll usually get so close to a pair of shoes. He'll puke like the hairball up between a pair of shoes on the rug. When this entire hallway, the entire hallway is tile. Easy cleanup. But no, he pukes on the rug right there. Every single time. Every single time. Every time. Why are they like that? So annoying. Work life hit hard this week and next week. After that, you'll be on regularly. Nice. Nice. You know your cats so well, you can tell whose hairball it is. No, that's good. That's good, though. Leo never coughed up hairballs the way Harry did. So I always knew hairballs were Harry, and just straight up vomit was Leo. But also, like, as a cat owner, especially if your cats have ever had urinary issues or bladder issues or constipation issues, that kind of thing, you even can tell the pee and poo apart. You can tell, like, what turds came from what cat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's common for everybody, but who's got multiple cats, but yeah, I can definitely, like, I know for sure when Leo was alive, like, what turds were his and what ones were Harry's. But it's good to know that for health issues, because then you can tell when something's wrong. Right? Because, like, that's how I knew at one point there was something wrong with Leo, because none of his turds, there weren't any of his in the litter box, so I knew he hadn't been going. Just, yeah, fun stuff, yeah, totally, right? Yeah. That's why you have one dog, Travis. Yeah, but dogs can get into just as much trouble, too. Yep, you can tell, yep, like the shape, yep, it's so funny. So funny. What time is it? Okay, you know what? Nope. 9 o'clock. I can still do it. I can still do this by 10 o'clock. I can still do this by 10 o'clock. You don't have any cats or dogs anymore, just guinea pigs. Your 2 rabbits are crazy enough, Greg. Yeah, my sister had a rabbit for a long time, and they're not as low maintenance as people think they are, which is why I think a lot of rabbits get returned to like humane societies and stuff like that, because people don't realize that rabbits are social, they don't like to be alone, and they need space. They don't like to be in a little cage, so... My sister's rabbit was a lot more temperamental and mean when she was in a small area, and then when my sister finally moved... Yeah, when my sister moved back home, actually, to live with my mom, and the rabbit was able to have an entire room, essentially, for itself, it was like a whole different rabbit. It was so chill. And not like, not anxious and not pacing and not like, not being, I don't know, it turned into a totally different rabbit. So, yeah. I learned a lot about rabbits because my sister had one. And how, yeah, doing things differently, she probably would have had 2 and not just 1, but, you know. Yes, the honks will help. It's only 7 p.m. where you are owned by cat? Okay. That's the loophole we'll use if... It's not a lot. Like, you can see this pile. It's just this little pile. We're just gonna have to do an actual focus redeem like Astro Canuck has, so that you hit the redeem and everybody knows I'll be focusing, and then I won't feel bad about ignoring what you guys are typing, and I'll focus. Hello, Jim, welcome in. East Coast time, yeah. I'm gonna do it. I don't know what to say, honestly. I don't know what to say. All it takes is 1 hype train and 1 raid to throw me off for my entire stream, okay? I don't know what that says about me, but it just, you know. It's like every plan I had goes out the window because the hype train comes crashing through. And there are no more windows. It just breaks through the whole building of my brain. And then more people rolling through on a raid. And then I want to make sure that, you know, I don't miss anything. Then it just takes me a while to get back to what I was doing. mean, it even happens when I'm out on my nature walks. I'll get a raid and I'll get distracted and then I start to walk faster instead of like stopping to focus and like just calm down and show things. Like it just makes me want to go